We've been providing legal services to non-resident Indians for the last 23 years and dealing with their property matters and their assets in India or their inheritance in India. Uh, Lately, there have been people who have contacted us who have inherited jointly owned properties in India. And those properties are not in their control. They are being managed by the other siblings or people in India who are co-owners to that property. And that could be lands, and that could be houses in the cities, in the villages, etc., etc. Uh, I really do not know how else to suggest an alternative route to you other than saying that if you are a co-owner of an inherited asset in India, the only possible way for you to get control, manage, transfer, or sell that property is through partition. Partition is a legal right which any one co-owner can exercise in the competent court of law. And without exercising this right, if you think you can get your properties to control or manage, well, it does happen, but very, very seldom. Again, for girls, we all know that the succession rights in India changed now a decade and a half ago, and girls inherit equal rights just as the sons. And mostly the properties of the father are in control of the boys. Now, if these girls want to ever control or manage that assets, the only way is through filing a partition in the competent court of law. Without that, I do not think, or I haven't really heard people doing it amicably. Simply, once you have a control of the property and you know that the other co-owners are not even living in India, it's virtually impossible for anyone to just hand you over the property. Now, let's say, even if there is an amicable settlement, how would you actually sell that asset? How would you actually divide that asset? Not all the assets are equally divisible in all the legal heirs. So, you will eventually have to get the partition through the court, or else sell that property together. Sometimes people who live in the properties do not want to sell because it doesn't suit them, but definitely for you to sell your share and get the assets transferred in your name, you will have to go in for partition. So partitioning is a very important step if you are a co-owner of your property and you are looking to manage, transfer, or sell it. Thank you.